just gotten back from Fire Drums Festival. I taught a couple of classes there. I'm exhausted in a good way. A whole lot of new experiences, a lot of learning myself. For one, I learned that you definitely need to have a bit of a plan going into teaching a class, but also that plan may not actually happen. You kind of have to be adaptable. And maybe that's just a good thing to be in life in general. The more adaptable you are to the situation, the more you can read it, the better the outcome. So, thank you to the folks who helped me out because it was something that was, very anxiety inducing on top of the anxiety that I deal with on a day to day basis. But I was very, very happy to meet so many really kind people and share different skills and knowledge. I learned that a lot of the cute things that I like to wear are not great for the fire aspect of things. So unfortunately, I did not get to spin any fire, but I do have a fire levy wand now, thanks to a very special, awesome lady. I don't know how to pronounce your. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I don't want to say it wrong. So, you know, but if you watch this, then I can tag you and all that. It's funny too because people talk about pandemic and it was really hard for them and it was just not being able to see people and I don't know. That's pretty much my life. Like I like quiet. I do get a bit overstimulated and sometimes too many personalities and too many noises. It can be a bit overwhelming for me. Like I hang back a lot, kind of observe, I like to listen, and sometimes I wonder if the hanging back or just having that type of personality makes people feel like I don't want to talk to them or I don't enjoy the interaction or I'm not enjoying a conversation. But a lot of times it's just things that I either may not have a lot of knowledge on or I don't really have a strong opinion or things to add. Just kind of listen. And I tend to process a lot of things internally through thinking or like journaling. So, yeah, speaking to people, explaining stuff, it's difficult. It's a challenge. I think that is the scariest thing about teaching is that I'm like, okay, how do I explain this? Because I know what something feels like for me, and I don't know how to explain this feeling. And is this person supposed to have the same sensations? And I'm really bad at remembering terms, but I'm trying to get better with all that. So it helped hearing other folks explain certain things because I'm like, oh, okay, that is the name. Remember it. Uh, oh, and even just some of the questions that I got, I'm like, oh, okay, because I understand what you mean. So now, when I explain how to do certain moves, I need to do it slow enough to where people understand where the transitions and where all that stuff happens. Oh, and bring extra props. Other than that, there was a lot of really deep messaging in between really silly things, being entertained, being inspired, because there's a lot of talented people, you know, a lot of talented people there. Got to attend a couple of classes. I feel like I have a little bit more in my little arsenal toolkits that I want to continue to expand upon. And it was also really special getting some feedback on my like wanding from people because, normally when I practice, I'm just alone. I'm either in a room alone or, sometimes I'll do like streams on Twitch and stuff. But I normally don't get a whole lot of feedback there. There's not a lot of people that pop up for that. So, well, I'm always reviewing things and looking back and going, well, that could be cleaner. And maybe I could vary this up. Do. So I kind of do a lot of that for myself. So it was nice, having other folks, especially other wanders, see some of the work that I've put in. They're just like, oh, actually, this thing that you're doing is quite technical. And, you really should lean into that. And, I like the style that you have. And I'm like, I never even thought about having a particular style. I've just always thought, all right, well, this is my prop, this is my partner, so to speak. How do I implement that with moves? And that, the peopling aspect. And it was a lot of peopling over the past few days. But I did enjoy, yeah, I enjoyed my interactions. I can admit that I enjoyed my interactions and getting so many hugs. There's so many huggers out there, and hearing that folks, wanted to get into wand, because little old me, because I know it's brought me a lot of joy and helped me get in contact with like my body and my feelings. And I've definitely wandered through a lot of things and transitions. When I was younger, most of the time when I went out, like, I would just be pretty wasted. You don't really have too much anxiety or too many thoughts about things. You're not really present, you know. And at this point in life, I've just been caffeineing it out so I can stay awake past my bedtime. Um, but that means all of my little quirks, all of my mannerisms, and the eye contact thing, which is still weird for me because I'm like, well, how much eye contact is too much eye contact? It's like there's this social code that has not been uh, upgraded into the unit. And I don't do enough socializing for the upgrade to happen. Or maybe there's nothing wrong with being a bit introverted and a little quirky. Maybe that's fine. I also think that some of the interactions that I've had with people where I thought we kind of made connections or that someone really, really liked me, and then it's kind of like when you're in grade school or the younger schools, and someone's like, "Hey, my friend thinks you're cute," and then you go over there and you're like, "Hi, I heard you thought I was cute," and they just laugh at you. But like the consequences are way different as an adult. Sometimes things are like that, and it's hard to read. Like, okay, how much of this is like, do you actually mean? I want to see you later when you say I see you later, or are you just saying a thing to fill space and time? And I feel like, at least for me, there's so few people where, oh, all right, I feel like there is no pretense with you. I don't have to do social math. Everything lines up every time I talk to you. And that sort of thing really puts me at ease. Maybe being a little odd isn't the worst thing in the world. I am truly inspired. Had a lot of nice interactions, a lot of interesting conversations. Socialized way more than I have in many a years. Very happy that I made some people smile or inspired people. Yeah, yeah, it was an experience, and I'm going to continue to work on how to explain things better, and hopefully I can come back and teach some things again, and have a more fleshed out game plan. That may need to be thrown to the wind. Be prepared for that. But I also get that it's kind of hard to prepare for something that you've never done, and sometimes the only way to walk through the fire, so to speak, is to walk through the fire. So, oh, yeah, the fire walking thing, that was also very, very inspiring to watch. Let me get to the actual. Let me get to the actual wanding part and having the right clothing to do so, and then I'll think about, having heat on my feet. Yeah, on the clothing part, because I do like to wear really quirky, random things. I've always felt like you can express a lot of stuff with fashion before you've ever said anything. As someone who's not the best with words, it's kind of nice. Maybe that's what makes also my day job, because I do figure modeling. It's like, it's all expressing with your physical form, and being kind of a long meditation because you don't really have to talk that much. So it fits me. Yeah, but I will say a lot of the fire resistant clothing that I've been looking up, it looks kind of plain. So if there are any festive fire safe things out there, please point me in the direction, because yeah, but that's okay. I would rather not be set ablaze than having cool prints and patterns and costumes and whatnot. Yeah. Oh, and also if you did talk to me or you took class and you want to say hello. Oh no, my stuff is falling. Yeah, if we met out there and you want to connect and all of that, please feel free to follow me or say hello. I am notoriously terrible at taking footage and getting contact information and all of these things. I just really like to be in the moment that I'm in rather than being on my phone. So I think it always seems like I don't really um do much of anything or see, which I guess I don't see people the majority of the day, the majority of times, but I do go out every once in a while, and yeah, I don't take enough pictures or any pictures or any video. But some very, very kind fella did take a wanding video of me, and we took a little video together. So thank you. And if you see this, um, Let's connect. Don't mind Grumpy Bear. He's my emotional support bear. Thank you. Thank you for watching. And I will see you guys next time. Bye. That's probably more than 30 seconds.
No, it's fantastic. You're good. I like that with the spin. That looks great. Very nice, very nice. Here, just hold it real close to your chest and big old smile. There you go.
That is mine.
Flashing, and then put your staff up. There you go. Yeah. Oh, it looks so good. I love it.